Alright, so we unlocked a new character, Birdo, who of course first appeared in the international version of Super Mario Bros. 2, which was originally Doki Doki Panic in Japan. So it's kind of a character that was not initially a Mario character, but ended up becoming a Mario character anyway. And of course, her logo seems to be of the bow on her head, which I believe she did not initially have. It wasn't until, I believe, Super Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo to where she was given her iconic bow. Let's see. What vehicle should we use? Super Blooper, I guess? Considering that our first course for the retro tracks in time trials is Peach Beach for Mario Kart Double Dash. You know, a tropical themed stage. So our previous time, or my previous time, was 1 minute and 29 seconds. With the normal staff goes having a time of 1 minute and 34 seconds. So a 5-second lead last time. That seems pretty good. But is it good with the Super Blooper? Well, maybe against the Day Tripper, but let's find out. We're already going faster. That's great. So in the Mario Kart franchise, Birdo first appeared in Mario Kart Double Dash, serving as the partner for Yoshi. Which I find interesting because beforehand, Yoshi and Birdo weren't really... Well, actually, never mind. They were paired as partners. Actually, no, they weren't. Never mind. In Mario Tennis for N64, Birdo was playable in that. But I don't think she was Yoshi's partner in that. I believe Baby Mario was Yoshi's partner in that game, which makes a little more sense when you think about it. I don't know who Birdo's partner was in Mario Tennis for N64. I think it was Koopa Paratroopa, but I could be wrong. Alright, only a 1 second lead. That's not good enough. I should probably start taking the shortcuts like seen here. Yeah, look at that. Let's get some boost pads. And we can boost through the water just like that. But yeah, I guess Mario Kart Double Dash was where the relationship, I guess you could say, between Yoshi and Birdo was first established. And this would be the next Mario Kart game that Birdo would be playable in. And we did not get the Fast Half Ghost. We'll try it again. Either that or we'll use a different vehicle. But I believe, until recently, Birdo would only be playable in Mario Kart Double Dash and Mario Kart Wii. She would not appear in Mario Kart DS or 7, or even 8. Until when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe got 40... What the? That wasn't a shortcut at all! This game lied to me. That's it. I'm using a different vehicle. It's a freaking shortcut. More like a long cut. Not even a cut at all. How about the Wild Wing? I was thinking of a joke about the Wild Wing vehicle, but I think it's a little too stupid. Nah, screw it. I'll say it. If there was a Mario character that was a buffalo, would its vehicle, its Wild Wing, be called the Buffalo Wild Wing? I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a reason I was reluctant saying that joke. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for Nintendo Switch got DLC maps, or new courses, available as downloadable content as part of the Booster Course Pass. For the fourth wave, it actually introduced a new character, or a previous character that was brought back from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It was actually Birdo, where she was also given a bunch of alternate colors. Similar to how in some games, like the Mario sports games, you would see Birdo in a variety of colors. Although I forget if she actually is seen in different colors in the actual Doki Doki Panic game. Maybe? Alright, definitely doing a lot better this time. Thank you, Wild Wing. There we go, with a time of 1 minute and 28 seconds. That should be enough. Yes! Fast F Ghost has appeared, because we did 3 seconds better than last time, so... Makes sense. Time for Yoshi Falls. Which, speak of the devil, I may as well play as Yoshi this time. How about on the Day Tripper? So DS Yoshi Falls. I previously got a time of 1 minute and 12 seconds with the normal Staff Ghost having a time of 1 minute and 16 seconds. With Yoshi on, I forget what that bike in particular is called. But anyways. Let's see if we can beat Yoshi with Yoshi. I remember this was a time trial stage that I always thought was very difficult when going up against the ghost. I could probably, watch the replay to see what they do, or watch my previous replay to see what I did previously, or do that, just completely mess up. Yeah, it doesn't help the fact that they use a wheelie there. But I have the power of multiple phases of drifts. How do you like this? A whole bunch of boosts. And still only barely in the lead. With a time of 1 minute and 15 seconds. Let's see if we unlock that Fast F Ghost. We did not. No. Well, this is what watching the replays is for. To see what I did last time, or what the normal Staff Ghost did. Not still a time trials. Watch the replay. I don't even know if the audience will be interested in this, but I'll watch it anyway. Alright, doesn't help the fact that he used a bike. Alright, use the first boost mushroom there. I'm gonna have to use a bike, aren't I? Or use 2 boost mushrooms. I could do that. So I just use all my boost mushrooms right out the gate. That might be a risk. Or I could use mini turbo. Yeah, I could do that. So that's the trick. Use mini turbo to go over the waterfall. Or at least that last waterfall. Yeah, that one. Alright, so I guess that's the trick. I'll try that. Alright, thanks, past me. Also, yeah, funnily enough, when the replay is over, your character just kind of shrinks. That's funny. Imagine if they did that in the real world and not as a ghost. Anyways, let's see if we could do better now that we know kind of the tricks I used last time. That definitely don't have to do with the fact that I used a bike last time. I'm pretty sure I got the same time as last time, didn't I? I think I... Unable to create a ghost! I'm not sure how to feel about that. We actually got a worse time than last time. What? I'm trying that again. This is not fair. Still not sure how I got a time of 1 minute and 9 seconds before. I did even worse! Unable to create a ghost. Yeah, shut up. That's it, I'm using a bike. If that's my only option... God. This game, man. This freaking game. It's the zip that the ghost used. God, man. I like this game, but God, it's got some flaws. It's a good game with really big flaws. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Could have done that before. Wasn't able to beat my previous time, but still got a time of 1 minute and 14 seconds. And we did not get the fast app. Goes, how do you get it for this track? God! Alright, 3-second lead this time. Pretty good. Yeah, how the heck did I get a time of 1 minute and 9 seconds last time? I guess I used a really good combo with Baby Luigi on the Magic Cruiser. Alright, this time I got a time of 1 minute and 13 seconds. Let's see if that works. There we go. I had to do this 5 freaking times, at least. But we finally did it. On the Sneakster, we got a fast half ghost to appear. Yeah. Ironically enough, it's the simplest of courses that are the hardest to beat in time trials. It's weird. Alright, next stage is Ghost Valley 2. We may as well use the spear, which I'm pretty sure is an inward drifting vehicle. So we have Yoko, who got a time of 1 minute and 6 seconds. And I previously got a time of 1 minute and 4 seconds. Alright. Cut it close last time. That might not be a good sign. I might struggle with this. But let's find out. Hopefully not as much as last time. Or last track. Maybe the fact that we're using a bike could help. Or not. Definitely not. Wow. That's embarrassing. Okay. Alright, just barely beating them. I don't know if I could do it with this vehicle. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! I'm using a different vehicle. I'll still play as King Boo though. I'm not switching to another character. I'm not gonna quote-unquote cheat that much. Maybe this is better for a kart, like I guess I'll try the Flame Flyer. Wow, I might struggle with this even more than Yoshi Falls. Again, it's the simpler tracks that are most difficult in time trials. The irony. Okay, that was cool. I was able to use that to my advantage. And I fall right off. Oh, they actually used the shortcut. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Minute and 5 seconds. I don't think that's enough. It's not. Time to do it again! Ugh. I can already tell this section, or this segment's going to be a nightmare to edit. Alright. What happens if I take the shortcut every time? Will that give me a good lead? Let's find out. You know, it's not a very hard shortcut to pull off. It actually gave me a pretty good lead. Okay. Maybe I should use it more often then. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that. Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of this. So that's all it was, wasn't it? Just a shortcut. That's all it was. Perfect. All that rage, all that screaming, me nearly losing my voice. All for nothing. Man. There we go. A time of 1 minute and 2 seconds. There we go. A fast app ghost has appeared for Ghost Valley 2. Wow. Alright. Hopefully that will be the last of the difficult tracks, even though, yeah, there are more simple tracks like the other Super Mario Kart track to deal with, but they might not be too bad, because next track is Mario Raceway from Mario Kart 64, which does have some shortcuts, which is nice. So we might be able to get good time as we play as Mario on the Sugar Scoot. How about that? So Mario Raceway. I previously got a time of 2 minutes and 7 seconds, and the standard staff ghost got a time of 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Oh, they're playing as Baby Mario. I didn't even notice that. Alright. Uh-oh. Also, that go sign, you can probably already tell, is different than how it was in Mario Kart 64. Which is cool. They use different artwork in Mario. Alright. Two minutes and 12 seconds. We did not get the fast F ghost, which means I just wasted everyone's time. Maybe I shouldn't use the Sugar Scoot. Maybe it's not our answer. But yeah, I definitely find the 2D artwork of Mario during the Nintendo 64 era to be interesting, especially the lack of it because they use so much 3D artwork to, you know, show off the N64's hardware and how, oh, look at this. The characters are 3D. That's why there wasn't a lot of, like, 2D stuff. Not counting Paper Mario. Even then, that was a little later. Uh-oh. Let's hope wheelies can save the day here. And they did, barely. Yeah, even the later Super Nintendo games, like, that kind of crossed with the Nintendo 64 era, almost like, you know, Super Mario RPG, you know, that game had, like, pre-rendered 3D graphics. Seems like for a while Nintendo was just letting go of, because, you know, promotional artwork, almost all of it was 3D. You look at nowadays, and the stuff for the Mario franchise is kind of a mix of 2D and 3D. Especially for merchandise. In fact, almost all modern Super Mario merchandise has 2D artwork of the characters that was commonly used in games like Super Mario 3D World for Wii U. It's funny because, you know, back then I would wear a lot of Mario t-shirts. And it was kind of a gamble of whether they would have 3D or 2D artwork. It was in an era where both were commonly used, where nowadays it's almost always just 2D artwork. Which I'm okay with. It looks nice. But the 3D artwork is also interesting. And there we go. Got a slightly smaller time than last time, of 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Still did not get the fast half ghost. Let's do it again! Let's just repeat the same track over and over and over again until I finally get a decent enough time. That's something I could talk about. Mario merchandise that I wore as a kid. Or just Mario merchandise in general. Or even Mario Kart merchandise, because I had a couple Mario Kart shirts. The one I remember most is actually based off Mario Kart DS. It features some artwork of that game with characters like Mario, Donkey Kong, and Luigi. So that was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's the artwork of Mario seen on the game's box art. Him on the B-Dasher. It's kind of funny that since Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii is the only Mario Kart game that the B-Dasher has not appeared in. There is a vehicle similar to it, but it's not exactly the same. Because it was in both 7 and 8 with the exact same design as seen in DS. I picked it pretty often in 7 because of that, because I knew, oh, this is the vehicle that Mario has on the DS box art. Who did I even play as often in Mario Kart 7? I think Metal Mario, actually. I think it was either Metal Mario or my Mii. Alright, there we go. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Is that good enough? All I'm doing anymore is just wasting time. Wasting time. I'm wasting the audience's time. You could be doing anything else. But you're watching me play Mario Raceway over and over and over again ad nauseum! God! Fine, I'll pick a different vehicle. How about the Zip Zip? Let's see how well that does. It's similar to the Bit Bike that Baby Mario is using with the normal staff ghost in this track. And it's an outward drift. Probably should have kept that in mind. Because I forget. And that also means I'm probably going to lose. because of that. Alright, so I gotta keep in mind that 2 minutes and 10 seconds will not do it for this track. Let's see, what other t-shirts that I have? The one other Mario t-shirt I remember having that had 3D artwork was one that just had text that said "Bring It" on it and featured a bunch of artwork of the Mario cast. And I'm pretty sure it was a weird shirt to wear, like, because I saw like red and like blue outlines around the characters, which I'm pretty sure was probably a printing mistake. But as a kid, I thought that this shirt was like 3D, to where if you put on 3D glasses, the characters would pop out. Which, for a t-shirt, makes no sense whatsoever. But that's what I thought. But yeah, it was probably a printing error, but oh well. How common are those 3D t-shirts to where you need 3D glasses to get the effect? Like, yeah, people are just gonna have 3D glasses lying around on the street. You know? Just like, oh, this guy has a 3D shirt. Better put on my 3D glasses that I conveniently have. This might cut close. 2 minutes and 8 seconds. That might be it. Yes! A fast staff ghost has appeared. Holy crap, finally. That took way too long. Oh my god, what's next? Actually, let's go back to the character selection screen.